First fighting on the blue corner, trained out of Renegade, Alec Caratha, officially weighing in at 82.6 kilograms. This is his second fight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kees Voerhuis. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained out of Kick-Ass MMA. He officially weighed in at 83 kilograms. This is his second fight. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Browne.
Big congratulations, Craig. And here we go. Still 3-3-minute rounds. Amateurs, a couple of shin pads on. But I think the shin pads, the big gloves aren't going to worry these two. They're ready to throw down. Craig looks like he's ready to go. Kees is going to welcome in the middle. This is going to be a scrap, man. I can't wait. Here we go.
Definitely looking the thicker fighter tonight. Good jab. Kees hasn't stopped smiling since he's come out.
Yeah, he just loves to fight, man. And I think Craig does too. Feeling each other out. Inside leg kick by Craig. Very nice. Still very composed though, both of them.
Kees walking forward, putting the pressure on.
There's a shot. Let's see how if Kees has improved his takedown defense. Good underhook there and pressure on the head.
Yeah, I would like to see Craig set that up a bit better. Just
Shot double unders. Switch there.
Needs to pummel in. Yeah, there we go.
That's
see
a
if
lot
he can get
better,
his
man.
back off the fence. There we go.
In his last fight, like I said, versus Ryan Brennan, he did get taken down all 3 rounds. That was the game plan. So it does look like he's worked. Oh,
big
clipped
right
him.
hand.
Definitely clipped him there. Huge
I remember
right
from
hand.
last time, he's got a chin though. He does definitely have a chin, this kid.
Yeah, that was a big right hand, man.
I think it was just on the top of his head.
Craig threw that one from the locker room. Beautiful shot there by Craig.
That was a much better setup there.
Nice heavy pressure. He's in half guard here.
Yeah, this is where the shin pads are going to come in, I think, is passing that half guard to side control and mount, etc.
Kees really needs to look to try and get that underhook himself and get back up.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some posture, Craig, and look for some strikes.
Kees didn't take too much damage on the ground in his last fight, but he was held down for the whole entire time.
Yeah.
Beautiful positioning by Craig.
Yeah.
Work back to that cross.
Scramble, man.
Yeah, work back for that crossface. Heavy pressure.
It's got a minute to work, minute 15. See, good crossface, controlling his head. Keith doing well in relation to holding his head down, man, so he can't posture up.
He's trying to step over. Craig's right in his corner there. Some expert advice in there. Kick-Ass always obviously got brilliant coaches.
Yeah, calling for some more strikes. There's no elbows allowed in the amateur division, ladies and gents. So if you're at home screaming for elbows, unfortunately it's against the rules. Let's see now. He's got some posture. Let's see if he can look for some big strikes. Here we go.
Good shot.
Kees doing well at moving his head off center, so he can't take a lot of damage. But he really needs to control the hands and control the head. Right with his back against the fridge.
Oh, there's some good shots. Now he's looking to turn.
Well done.
Can't give his back up though.
Craig looking to take the back. He's got the back. See if he can get some knees on the inside here. Oh, he's looking for that double leg again. See if he can get those underhooks. Kees looking for the underhooks.
Good position. Craig just relentless, man.
Yeah.
Good.
He's got
Good
to turn his
positioning by
back on
Kees.
the stage. Good knee on the inside.
10 seconds left here. Good round by Craig. Relentless pressure.
Good knees.
Good first round. Definitely a round to Craig there, that first one.
Yep. Kees complaining a bit of a low blow down there.
He also took a really hard right hand on the temple.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the key a lot with MMA, man, is when you get taken down is not to accept that position.
Exactly.
But then it's cardio. How much energy does it take for you to keep scrambling and getting back to your feet? It's tough.
Especially if you're the smaller man in there too.
Yeah,
you really
sure.
can't accept that position.
No.
The longer you're there, the worse it's going to be.
Yeah, you really got to work, but it's tiring stuff, man. It'll be interesting to see what Kees can change up this time around. See if he can avoid that takedown and look for some more effective striking. All right, here we go. Round number 2 of 3. Craig breathing a bit heavy. Kees looking fairly unfazed.
Big deep breath. Come on, sign in again. Big deep breath.
Jungle George giving some advice there. All right,
Kees needs to let his hands go, man. And that's what he looks like he's trying to do straight away.
Looking out, coming a bit more aggressive.
Yep.
Craig again looking for the grappling. I think Craig's just looking for that double leg, man.
Yeah, he definitely, I mean, he had success there. Why wouldn't he go back there, you know?
Yeah. Oh, good push kick.
Kees really needs to set those hands up.
Yeah, use that jab.
He really
Establish the jab.
Yeah.
We will get the range and then
Exactly.
Yeah.
He needs to close that distance, man. But Craig's doing really well with that distance control. Yeah, there's the kick, but he really needs to open up.
Oh, good right hand on the end.
There's a takedown there. Good
See if he
positioning
can
by
pummel
Kees,
and
man.
get his back off the cage. It seems to be where he's getting lost a little bit is when his back's pressed against the cage. Craig's able to change his level, get his hands clasped, and because he's so strong, just pick him up and put him down.
Yeah, ridiculous. Both of them do really good work on the cage here, man.
Yeah.
Kees' defense isn't that bad, and Craig's relentless pressure is still winning out.
Here we go.
Oh, good takedown. We're in close guard now, maybe right in the center of the cage now.
Yeah. See if he can posture up, Craig, and get on top and look for some damage.
Overhook. Kees has the overhook. This is a really good position.
Yeah. And control the
bottom.
head with his left hand as well.
Looking for the triangle,
yeah.
but Craig's aware of it. He puts his knee straight in. He's going to pass the half guard. Good job.
I like half guard for MMA, man. Big fan of it. I prefer it almost to side control.
I agree, man. And probably the biggest name to use it most effective, George St. Pierre.
Yeah.
Very rarely did he want to pass the half guard.
Yeah.
You know, so much control. Randy Couture is another one.
Yeah.
They really like the good scramble by Carrigan. He's going to end up in the mount.
Ooh.
This is a bad position for Kees. Oh, good scramble,
well
though. Straight back to side control.
Yeah, he needs to put some pressure on his face and get that cross face coming up. He's got his arm trapped there.
Yeah.
See if he looks for the famous Steve Kennedy Kimura.
Yeah. Obviously one of those moves that everybody in the gym would be proficient at.
Yeah. Yep, looking for those strikes. Comes back, catches the leg, goes back to half guard and full guard.
Good work by Kees, but he's still losing
But
around.
you know what, man? It's like take that energy rather and use it to stand up.
Yep, he really...
You know what I mean? You're down probably the first round, and if you're sitting on your back, the judges are not going to look at that as you winning this fight.
And Craig just really has that frame, man. I think it's going to be very difficult to submit him from your back.
Yeah.
You know, he has that powerful upper body
Yeah.
that he's going to be able to explode out. They're slippery now.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it's the first minute of the first round where,
Yeah.
he can lock onto something and snap it.
Yeah.
About 10 seconds left in the round.
10 seconds. Let's go, Craig. Work.
Craig's got to really posture up and look at some strikes.
Craig's round again, man.
Yep, for sure.
Let me hold her in the ring. I'll get cheek.
All right. Round 2 down. For me, 2 rounds to zip to Craig. Your thoughts, Jake?
Yeah, Craig definitely, man. Craig definitely.
Yeah, Kees has really got to change his game plan up and look for those strikes. Boxing strikes. He needs to work, man. He needs to really put it in. Needs to land some effective striking, gauge his range, and just put some pressure on.
Big fella in the corner, man. Ants is his name. Extremely powerful grappler. Doesn't fight anymore. Had a lot of stand-up fights. Did some MMA as well.
Did he fight on an internal card or not? Looks very familiar. Maybe it's just from the corner, man.
Maybe it's just his Samoan heritage, man. But he didn't give me any specific details, but he's definitely quite experienced.
All right.
Kees has got to go for it this round.
Yeah.
Just let it all out.
Final
Got to go. Craig's up 2-0. If you're just tuning in at home, Craig's had a very dominant grappling arsenal. And Kees is really going to have to go for it. Kees in the blue shin guards. Craig in the red engage and red shin
Good
guard.
inside kick. Good right kick. Good left. Good leg kick.
There's that shot. Oh, good scramble. But
Great,
Kees
great.
couldn't
Great use
couldn't
of turning
turn
the
up.
corner there, man. See a lot of guys drive straight, but it's that corner that really makes that shot effective.
I really just want to see. He's looking for the
Kimura.
Kimura. Yeah, I really just like to see Kees stand up. Feet on the hips, push off. He's just got to go.
Yeah.
He just can't stay here.
Right on him, Craig. Right on him.
See if Craig can land some effective strike.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
But
what you're
Craig straight on
that's
top
what
of him
you're
again.
going
Good control, straight to half guard. Kees might have used all his energy on that takedown defense just prior, mate.
for. Oh, good, beautiful shot there.
I mean, when you carry the heavier guy on you for 2.5
Oh,
rounds.
there's an arm triangle there, maybe.
Oh, he's looking for it.
No, came out of it.
2 minutes left in this round.
Looking to pass. It's on side control.
Right on him, Craig. You got the hammer fist straight on his side. Let's go.
Gets back to full guard.
He's got to get up. What he did before was good, but he just needs to use all his energy now. It's all or nothing now.
Yeah.
He'd rather go out on his shield. This is the same thing that happened to him in his last fight. He was controlled from the bottom, held in the closed guard, held in the half guard. So he needs to create that space to stand up.
Yeah. I'd like to see Craig be a little bit more active and not so content just to sit in that guard, man. I'd like to see him posture up and land some big strikes.
I think it is one of those fights, man. It looks a lot more grueling being in there.
Yeah.
You know, like big takedowns by Craig. The takedown defense was good by Kees, but he ended up on his back. You know, both of them have spent quite a bit of energy.
Yeah. Plus you got the adrenaline rush. Oh, good right hand there. Needs more of that. Kees has really got to stand up, man. Push up
There
the
we
hips.
go,
There we go.
buddy.
Hand up.
When he kicks, he's going to give his back here. Craig could step over to the back if he wanted to.
Good inside control.
There you go. He's got to go. He could get a finish
well
here.
done, Kees. Kees stood up. Let's see if he's going to clasp those hands up again.
He's got 30 seconds to look for the finish.
He's going to pick him up and dump him, I think. Good knees. Corner calling for a single leg. He's got the Kimura grip, looking for a Kimura off the cage. It's going to be hard against Craig, so big and strong.
That's it, man. And Kees is a lot tired now too, man.
Yeah.
Kimura, 13 seconds left. Probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
Especially right next to the correct.
Oh, he's getting it up and over. Well done.
Good
Put his
defense
arm
by
over,
Craig.
yeah.
Well done.
Well done putting his leg over the arm, protect his shoulder.
It's going to be a unanimous decision to Craig here. Pass it over to Mitch for the winner. What do you think, Hilton?
Yeah, just watching some of the highlights now. Kees was landing, had some good sex with Boston, but story of the fight, takedowns.
Yeah, big time.
Landed a big overhand right there.
Work rate by Craig, takedowns, top pressure.
Yeah, good entries in the double leg. Here we go. Beautiful entry, changes the corner, lands the takedown, and then effectively controlled him from the top position. Had some good work on the cage as well with big knees on the inside, putting him against the cage and then just pulling him off.
Spot on, mate. Spot on.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the turning of the corners of the takedowns with Craig. Seemed to really find his niche there in the wrestling kind of area and was like, that's where I'm going to take it.
The positive for Kees is he knows what he has to work on.
Yeah.
He just needs to get back up. Work on scrambles. Work on getting back up.
I think also a big thing for him is if you look at them, man, they look double the size. Craig looks double the size of Kees. I think he needs to try potentially drop down to that 77. I'd like to see him there.
He could definitely make that 77 weight limit.
I'd like to see him in that 77, and then maybe it'd find it a bit easier to get the guys off him on the top position. Final decision.
After 3 rounds, we head to the judges for a decision. All 3 judges score it 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner, Craig Browne.
As we thought, Craig Browne coming around with the unanimous decision.
2 good long fights there, Hilton.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about the technique and skill we're seeing in the cage at the moment, but wouldn't mind some finishes coming up, mate.